Season's greetings, peeps. It's your boy Calhoon from the yfronts, just dropping in with another installment of the Los Santos Drug Wars DLC update. This time taking a look at the Acid Lab setup, including upgrade and modifications. Now it's a bit of a long video, I know, but I'm going to be going through everything you need to know to get your Acid Lab set up and upgraded to achieve maximum income, which is going to involve about 11 different steps. So I'm going to be covering 1. Stealing the Acid Lab equipment, 2. Installing the Acid Lab for 750k, 3. Starting production, 4. Running supply missions, 5. Purchasing supplies, 6. Speeding up the production of your acid, 7. Modifying the Acid Lab and the delivery bike, 8. DAX work, that's the contact missions in your phone, 9. The first acid sale and its value. 10. Upgrade the Acid Lab for 250k. And for 11, I'll be showing you the value of the acid now that the lab is fully upgraded. The prerequisite to all of this is Dax's missions, first dose 1 to 6. So if you haven't done them, please go and check the videos out on my channel covering those. And once you've completed those missions, Dax will give you a call and give you a destination of 3 potential locations on the map that you can go and rob the Acid Lab gear from. One of them being just back there. If you take a quick look on the map, you can see all destinations by moving your D-pad one to the next. Here they are, I'm jumping in this one, so let's get cracking. So as soon as you enter the warehouse, there'll be a handful of enemies to take out, after which you want to grab a forklift truck and start getting these pallets up on the flatbed. Once you've delivered the first one, you'll get another couple of enemies spawn in, so take them out and get yourself back in the forklift and grab the last 2 pallets to put back on the flatbed. I'll be honest with you, 9 years of driving skills in GTA went right out the window as soon as I got in this forklift truck, so hold your breath once you get in there, and once you've loaded up the 3 pallets onto the flatbed, you'll be able to then take the flatbed out of the warehouse and drive it back to the freak shop. You'll see little resistance on the way back, but if you're good with the sticky bombs like I am, well, it's Calhoon, innit? Other than that, wait on your calls from Dax and Mutt.
You got the equipment? Yes, we're fucking set. Get it back over to the warehouse and come meet Mutt, your new chemist. He's learned from the best. Lab rat himself. He'll help us get everything installed in the truck. It's going to be a major investment, FM, but it's gonna be worth it. A unique production facility, state-of-the-art and fully mobile. And you are gonna see major fucking returns, have no doubt.
Hey, this is Mutt, Lab Rat's assistant. Dex tells me we're gonna be working together. This is gonna be sweet, dude-a-roo. As soon as you get that stuff back here, I can help get it installed and we're all set. Let's get to work.
So all pretty simple really. Let's get the equipment back to the freak shop and see what that offers us once inside. We can talk to Mutt at the vehicle workshop.
You wanna put an acid lab in this truck?
So here's where the cost mount up, 750,000 to install the Acid Lab. So let's make that purchase.
Sure is here. Get inside, let me show you around.
So we can now use the side door to climb inside and begin production. Over at the vehicle workshop, Mutt will give you the options to modify the Acid Lab or the motorbike in all the normal fashions. That's the armor, your brakes, your engine tune-ups, everything that you're used to, plus a couple of extras up in the Acid Lab upgrade section. But we'll come and take a look through those menus shortly. Right now, I'm just keen to get in the Acid Lab and kick this production off.
Oh, so what do you think? Pretty legit, right? And on the move whenever you want it. Dreams will be born in this lab, my friend. Balls will be tripped, and all thanks to you, me, and the sweetest acid money can buy. I'm head chef finally, eh? Lab rat part 2. I'll always be here head down making the miracles happen. I can't make acid out of thin air, though. I tried for my college thesis. I'll keep the supplies over here in this corner, but we're gonna need to restock on the reg if you want me churning out batches 24/7. Got plenty of friends I can hit up if you need an idea of where to source the stuff. Just hit me up, yeah? Now, once the product's just right, we take it over here and we get it all sealed up for shipping. That's where you come in. I'm working on some buyers. We do the hard work, we get the hard cash, but just between us, sending people on this trip, I'd do it for free. It's a vocation, man. The revolution starts here. And hey, if you ever want some quality time with the product, just jump in there, get your hands dirty, and give it some spittin' love. It's all a catalyst, man. It'll speed things along, and if you forget to wash your hands, you might expand your horizons, you know what I mean?
So it appears we have the same setup here as we have in our MC businesses, product bars and supplies. We can buy supplies from Mutt at $60,000 for an entire run. Registering as a CEO or MC will allow you to go on still supply missions, but it's worth noting you can neither steal supplies or sell your stock whilst the Acid Lab is still in the Freak Shop. It needs to be out on the map. So with that in mind, I just stuck mine at the top of the road here, jumped out, got in the back and kicked off a supply mission.
You ever take the Ludomol? That shit is intense. I knew a guy in college, took a bunch. He's still taking a nap like 6 years later, but get this. I've been running some tests and I found out that if you can fight the sleep, their new batch gives you a phenomenal high. We need to get that in our acid. So, let's steal a van with the latest batch. I've sent you the location for where I think they keep some delivery schedules.
Deludamol. Sounds like fun. So jump on the map and you'll spot the location right up by Polito. Head on up. Missions are pretty substandard. Take out all the enemies, find the delivery schedule and get back on the road.
Did you find the delivery schedule? Tracking down the vans will be a piece of space cake once you do.
Get yourself on your map, find the 3 vans and head off. The vans are dead easy to cache. Just walk up to them and you'll be notified whether they're empty or not. I don't even think you need to get off your vehicle, in fact. For the last one, there's a couple of enemies, so take them out, grab the van, and head back towards the Freak Shop, losing the cops as you go.
I hear sirens, so I'm guessing you're flying down the street with a van full of stolen drugs? You nailed it, Chief. Just lose the cops.
Losing the cops was a bit difficult on this one, but just head straight towards the Freak Shop and park underneath the bridge, rock backward and forward a bit, and you'll probably find you'll lose the cops pretty quick. After delivering the supplies to the Freak Shop, I wanted to check exactly how many supplies I got for my hard work. Turns out it was just over 1 bar. So as with the MC businesses, I guess if I have more people with me, I'll get more supplies.
Feeling a little off?
So I figured I'd top up supplies by a mutt at 48k.
It's gonna cost a bit, but I know exactly who to call.
And I figured at this point in time, I'd move the Acid Lab back inside the Freak Shop just for safety. I'm not aware if this business can get busted yet like the MC, so just a precaution. Shortly after which, I receive a text from Mutt saying the supplies have been received, and a quick check inside shows my supplies are completely full. This seems as good a time as any to use the speed up production option. This can be used once every 24 hours. That's 24 hours real time. So that works the same as the spin the wheel podium vehicle at the casino. Now let's take a look back at the upgrades and modifications available for the Acid Lab and the delivery bike. So to add the upgrades, which in turn speed up production and increase the value of acid when sold, we've got to be calling DAX and completing 10 Fooligan jobs just to be able to purchase these upgrades. So for now, let's do all the standard upgrades we can. So I'm going in with the large scoop on this. I'm guessing it works a bit like the Phantom Wedge. Heavy armor's already applied, but I'm still going to boost up the armor here as the standard. I kind of maxed out everything else and set crew colors and followed the same routine upgrading the motorbike. So let's head off outside now and see if we can't trigger one of these DAX contact missions. My plan is to do all 10 while keeping the supplies up at the Acid Lab.
Yo! Yeah, let me get back to you.
So once you've made the call, DAX will take about 30 seconds to call you back and let you know where your mission's at. Now there's varying array of missions you can get, from contaminating weed farms to recovering stolen goods to destroying an entire Merryweather operation. Now I saw more stolen goods than anything, but get the job passed and wait your call from DAX.
I gotta tell you, those guys were absolutely stoked we helped them out getting that van back. I owe you a shot next time you come by the Freak Shop.
So I decided to give him a call straight back and see if we can trigger the job. Unfortunately, it turns out we've got to wait a full 48 minutes real time. That's 2 days in-game time before we can trigger the mission again. So bye-bye goes the next 9 hours. But as I said, I'm going to use this time wisely and use this to keep the supplies up in the Acid Lab and create a full bar of product, all leading to my first sale. So the product's now full, but as I mentioned earlier, we can't sell acid while the Acid Lab is still inside the Freak Shop. So once again, we need to move it out. I've decided to move the Acid Lab to Sandy Shores, somewhere in the middle of the map, hoping that the distribution of sales would be spread evenly with not too much distance to cover. I didn't necessarily need to drive it here. I could have used the services menu and ordered it as you do with the Terabyte and other such vehicles. I've got a couple of my crew with me. Shouts out to the Tactician and the Abbot. So I'm starting my motorcycle club to get them guys maximum payout for helping out. I'm guessing this works the same as all other sales in the game. Jumping in the back of the lab, you can see it's worth 237 odd thousand. So kick the sale off and away we go. I've skipped ahead in the footage here as there's still quite a way to go, but basically we ended up on a motorbike each. My first drop off was down at the airport in the big multi-story car park. I've ended up on the roof and now I'm just about to jump off and head back up the road, but I'm not lying, the cops gave me absolute hell on this mission. And I mean they was relentless. It's like they went absolutely ham on me on this mission, knocking me off the flyovers, putting me in some very awkward positions to try and get back to my bike, which mean that Calhoon had to come up with some elaborate measures to get back there. As you can see, I'm parachuting in like the man from the Milk Tray advert, only to get knocked off the flyover once more by the police. Fortunately, the Abbot had delivered his acid, so made his way to pick up mine, whilst me and the Tactician linked to draw the police off him. Check this out though. Bam, man, jump out exploding, you know. And as you can see on the ground, the two of us are quite handy at dealing with the police, which is essential in the yfronts. So mission complete and I see 237k in the bank.
Okay, we got there in the end, and the journey's what counts, right? This has been like work experience or something. Sorry for the fuck up, compadre.
So that's 237k when not upgraded. So I want to find out exactly how much I can get when fully upgraded. Let's get back to finishing off this DAX work for the Fooligans and see how it goes. So with 10 jobs complete, the equipment upgrade for the acid lab has been unlocked. This can now be installed inside the FreakShop to increase the production speed and value of the acid sales. Exactly what I was after. So let's get down to FreakShop and purchase this upgrade.
The word's already on the street. Everyone's talking about how we dildo slap Big Pharma and Merryweather on their own turf.
Well, at least he's happy. So down at the FreakShop, Mutt's going to be charging you another 250k to upgrade the acid lab, which in total means the acid lab has cost us 1 million to purchase, set up and upgrade. And now fully upgraded, you can see that our product value has increased to 335k. That's about a 100k increase as opposed to the 237k we were getting previously. So that just about wraps this one up. Apologies for the long one, but as you can see, there was a lot to getting this acid lab set up properly. So as usual, we ain't sponsored by no one. I mean nada, niche, not a sausage. So please like, subscribe down below, you know what to do. Go check the other videos on the channel. As for now, this is Calhoun from the yfronts signing out. Peace.